Alright, you're probably wondering why I'm making this video, and yeah. Okay, before you say whatever you want to say in the comments down below, hear me out. Let me be clear on something. 2020 will forever be the worst year of my life. It'll be the worst year for everyone's life, because no one does not want to have anything to do with, like, just basically no one wants to go through the same thing they went through in 2020, and they're hoping 2022 does not become 2020 2.0. So you get what I mean. Just basically, we don't want nothing that's to do with 2020 because it sucked. But I've been thinking about this since last year, and I've actually been thinking about this for a while. And surprisingly, I actually miss 2020. Now, don't get me wrong. Again, it was the worst year I've experienced in my life, but just it's kind of freaking me out. Just hearing myself saying that I actually missed 2020. But what are the reasons for why I missed 2020? Because no one does not want to miss 2020, but just, I got my reasons, because I've been thinking about this for a while, and I can't believe I'm about saying this, maybe? I may have a soft spot for 2020. It could be my personal favorite year. I don't know, but let's just say I have a soft spot for it, because, I don't know how to explain it. I guess one of the reasons for why I may miss it a little bit was probably most likely the beginning of 2020. The first 2 months of 2020, they were great. Plus, Ryan started out his YouTube channel, and I, of course, was in his first video where I walked in a puddle. Actually, no, we were doing, okay, so we made our first YouTube video together, around Friday after school. Like, this is just story time. I could save this for another video, but I'll tell you just quickly, and then I'll tell you the full thing in another video. So, there was a big giant puddle, and I walked through it, either with socks or no socks, basically no shoes, and it was freezing cold. Well, good thing I still have my feet today, you know, just, I don't know. And, I got very addicted to TikTok around between January and February, because one day around January 24th, I think it was the 24th, on that day, I posted, like, okay, I'm trying to remember, okay, I don't know, I'm not too sure if it was January 24th, but sometime around January, I had posted 24 TikTok videos in one day, in 6 hours, I think? And, Dad had then decided to put a setting on there where basically, I take a break from it. Like, if I'm on it too much, it'll then just shut me out until the next day. And he got mad at me for that because Dad did the same for him when he was being like, well, he was doing it, not me. Why are you doing it to me? But still, though, I was making a lot. I got very addicted with TikTok. And I still gotta make my part 2 to my TikTok compilation for January of 2021. No, 2020, actually. But I'll tell you this, they're cringy as hell. But the first 2 months were just so great, and just, those were the only good thing about 2020. The rest, well, March 13th, which would be Friday the 13th, which was, like, actually, today. 2 years ago today. This is, like, just today was pretty much the reason 2020 sucked. Actually, no, COVID-19 was the reason it sucked. It destroyed everyone on life. I actually miss, you know, the day when movie theaters were normal, because nowadays these movies are still in theaters, but they then they're now on digital while they're still in theaters. Like, I have an issue with that. It just doesn't feel normal. But sadly, that was in the old days. Or now in the new days, where basically streaming just became popular. Netflix is still popular to this day. But besides all the bad stuff and everything I didn't enjoy about 2020, let me just talk about some of the things I did enjoy in 2020, because I have made a video talking about my thoughts with 2020 before we got into 2021. And again, like I've said, if I've said this before, 2020 wasn't all that bad. I still had fun, because I gotta admit, even though I did not like staying at home and wanted to be outside hanging out with my friends or seeing a movie, but sadly couldn't because not only theaters were closed, but a bunch of movies were getting delayed so much, I did enjoy staying at home. I know I said I didn't like staying at home much because I wanted to get out of the house and all that, but just, I really enjoyed quarantine is what I'm trying to say. Like, I could have made a ton of videos in quarantine. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I was mainly just making TikToks, but quarantine, it was enjoyable for me. And if we get quarantined again, which dear God I hope not. If we do, in case we do, I'll be sure to try to entertain myself, because I'll most likely be making lots of videos in quarantine. But again, let's just hope we don't get quarantined, because we do not need to deal with that again. But yeah, I guess quarantine wasn't all that bad. And I've pretty much talked about it a little bit on the channel with me, how I felt about quarantine not being all that bad and everything. Plus, I thought we were all gonna die because of an asteroid coming to Earth around April 27th, and I made a video about it, and all I saw was a shooting star, which would have been the asteroid. Also, whatever happened to murder hornets? Are they still alive or something? Like, that was a trend going on around May. Now, eventually, we did get out of quarantine, and finally, I got to reunite with my friend Ryan, and I came up with a dumb idea, which would be making a series on his channel, which would be, but thanks for Ryan stuck in quarantine, when really we're just making dumb videos together for fun. I miss doing those with Ryan. And I might do those again this year. Who knows? Plus, while D was at Dad's, which obviously y'all know how I felt with my brother going to Vegas and how I was upset he was staying longer at Dad's and all that. I don't need to repeat it, because some of you guys should know. And if not, that's okay. That's okay. You could just scroll up to my 1,000 videos, because I have 1,000 videos on channel. Which, my God, what the heck am I doing? I've gone crazy. But I did enjoy going camping with Grandpa, and I gotta go fishing, because I do remember one of the people over there that were camping, like, one of them gave me a fishing pole for free. Like, I'm just surprised they gave me a fishing pole, and I gotta go fishing. And the best thing about August of 2020 was Wizards Tales of Arcadia. God, I miss Tales of Arcadia. I gotta talk about Tales of Arcadia again on the channel, which I still have videos to make about Tales of Arcadia, so do stay tuned for that. Still though, it was getting rough, but it was getting a little bit better, even though it still sucked at the same time. So yeah, January and February, they were the best. They were only good thing. They were pretty much the only good months about 2020. Then quarantine had happened, but basically March was bad, but April came. Like, this is April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Like, this is September's just like that. Before October, I thought October was great somehow. I mean, I talked about it. I've already talked my thoughts with how this was in my month review for October of 2021. But still, even though I had some bad days in October, it was still great. And then November came, which I still miss when it's honest to this day, and December. Yeah. It wasn't entirely all that bad, and the reason for that is because of the memories I have that were just too forgettable. Just basically memories I hold dear, close to my heart, if I am saying that correctly. And it has to do with spending time with friends and spending time with family, and I'm still surprised that I'm saying this out loud. I miss 2020. I would never say that, but here I am saying it. I could easily have a discussion with just all my family members along with my friends for why I miss 2020. It's just honestly surprising of how I still miss 2020. I guess I've now grown to have a soft spot for it, even though it was one of the worst years of my life, and I never want to have another year that is either worse than 2020 or as worse as 2020. Basically, same level as being worse as 2020 or way worse than 2020. I mean, I'm glad 2021 didn't suck. Let's just hope for 2022. Oh my God. But yeah, I guess the main reason for why I just missed 2020 was just all the good memories I had. I still miss, okay, I don't know if you know this. I have made a video about it on the channel. I made a video where I was saying goodbye to my niece, Arizona, my stepbrother's daughter, who I think is 2 years old, maybe? Or still 1, and she'll be 2 in August of 2022, I think. I'm not too sure. I can't remember my niece's birthday, my God! But I remember me and Dee decided to give Arizona, I think it was my brother's pinata plush, but we gave her the Fortnite Piñata plush, and since these past couple of months, I didn't bother thinking she still had it, but last night my brother had showed me, actually I'm gonna go ask him to send me the picture if he can. Okay, something may have backfired. I tried asking my brother D if he could send me the picture, but he was very grumpy and told me he was studying. So I may not be able to show you the picture after all. But last night he showed me the picture of Arizona with hair, and I'm like, oh my god, she's grown hair. But still, okay, so he showed me a picture of Arizona with the llama plush. Also, scratch whatever I said about Piñata. It's a llama plush. I forgot. Oh my god, Piñata, llama, aren't they the same thing? But still, he showed me a picture that she still has the llama plush and just... It's enough to make a grown man cry. Still, just... Oh man, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to visit her. Like, I gotta ask my dad, because, like, I miss Arizona. Like, I just have a thing with babies. I don't know what people say about them being ugly. They're the cutest thing in the world. Because they're babies. Whether they look different or whatever you could say, like, just, whatever you say, like, they're just cute to me. If I see a baby, I'll just say this. Oh, what a cute baby. Because just, there's nothing that could ever make me go like, okay, that thing's weird looking, that thing's ugly. Because whatever I'll just say, they're so freaking cute. But yeah, I'm glad that's the only reason for why I just missed 2020. Because why else would I miss 2020? It was the worst year of our lives, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna need to bleep that out. But, I guess that's all I gotta say. I mean, only reason I'm making this video because, it's been 2 years since Friday the 13th. Since March 13th, 2020. Basically was the day that 2020 officially sucked. It's been 2 years since everything changed for us. Like, just, it's crazy how it's been 2 flipping years. Okay, I just... Also, funny story that I don't know if I mentioned. It's now my mom's 2nd anniversary of her being remarried by obviously Joe. And, she wanted to get married on the 13th, but obviously it was like, hell no, I'm sorry. Can we just do this on the 12th instead of the 13th? Because I have a bad feeling something's gonna happen on Friday the 13th. Because it's Friday the 13th. You don't know what's gonna happen. And boom. How did she still freaking predicted it? And I had thought Friday the 13th was the only thing he was scared about, but I tried scaring him on November 13th, 2020. I didn't scare him, but he was impressed, so I'll take it. And I've of course made a video about that, which look. Yeah. But I guess that's just all I gotta say for today. But I may not be the only one that may miss 2020, because maybe you missed 2020 and have a reason for why you missed it. And if not, then yeah, you still hate 2020. I don't know what to say, I guess. Why do I always have trouble saying stuff? But again, I may not be the only one that misses 2020, so if you're one of those people, be sure to let me know in the thoughts comments down below, and why do you miss 2020? Because why else would you miss 2020? Well, it was the worst year for everyone. Anyways, again, be sure to let me know in the thoughts comments down below, and yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.